If you're watching this video right now, there's a very good chance that you are working a 9 to 5 job. You're working 8 hours a day. You might even be doing something you don't love. You're working 8 hours a day, and if you're very, very lucky, you're making $160, which is not a small amount of money. But without working those same 8 hours, at least not every single day, you could be doing this. You could do 2 sales and make $200. And today, I'm going to tell you how to do that. I'm not going to sell you a course. I'm not going to make you buy anything. I'm going to tell you what I did to start doing digital product sales because I think it could actually help you make some extra money, even if you don't want to quit your day job. Let's do it. Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake helping you create something awesome today. Welcome back to the channel. If you're somebody who's new here, my name is Roberto Blake. I'm a creative entrepreneur. I had a background in design and advertising and doing online marketing. I am a public speaker. I'm at events like Social Media Marketing World. I'm going to be speaking at Video Marketing World and Vid Summit this year. And today I want to talk to you about digital product sales. Recently, I did a couple of videos that you guys received very well. I did some videos on freelancing so that if you are struggling for money, fastest way to make money is to do a side hustle, use your skills, be a virtual assistant, those type of things. If you are looking to make passive income and change your life, which is what I did, there are some really great things you can do. And one of them is sell your own product. Right now, if you're somebody who works a 9 to 5 job and you love your job, this video might not be for you unless you want to make extra money. So, don't worry about it. But if you are someone who either wants to quit their job, wants to build their own business, and that is something that you feel is accessible to you because you have access to the internet, I have a ton of content on this channel that can help you, whether you need to build the skills, learn the software, know what to buy, even to market yourself, then you want to subscribe to this channel and hit notifications so that you can get all those videos. I've done like 1,000 videos on this stuff. Whatever job you've had in the past either sells a product or a service. Sales is the entire game. And what I want to teach you is, one, how to develop a $99 product, a $100 product that you can sell. That way, while you're at work, there's a good chance that this is making sales, and eventually this could either offset or replace your income. This could be helpful. And like I said, I'm not selling you an online course on how to build a course or a business or anything like that. I'm just going to give you the information. There are resources in the description down below. You can use those. You can take it or leave it. What I did in order to grow my business is I created a couple of different digital online products. There were other ways that I was already making money online. I had my coaching clients, I had my corporate workshops and my public speaking, but I wanted to make more money. And I know that every company sells a product or a service, and that you can do a service, but it takes time. And that is something that you don't have but so many hours in the day. But if you have products, they can be sold 24/7, 365 using the internet and using social media platforms or even paid advertising. So it occurred to me that, okay, the best way to make more money is not necessarily to work harder up front every single day. It's to put a lot of effort into building these products that an audience that I am aware of or that I have wants, and to sell and market those products directly to them. And if I price them appropriately, then I could easily double my money, triple my money. And that's what worked out. There are a couple of things you need before you even think about doing this. You need a way to accept payment, first of all. So you either need a PayPal account or you need a Stripe account. You can go to paypal.com and you can sign up for this, or you can go to stripe.com, sign up for this. These are free services. This is going to allow you to capture money when people buy your product. It's going to deliver them a receipt, all of those things. And this is free. So it's not like it's a big investment on your part. You also need a platform that can allow you to sell a digital product. Now, I use a platform called Kajabi. This is ideal if you want to build a coaching business. So if you're somebody who's in the health or fitness space and you're a nutrition expert or something like that, or if you're somebody that is in the social media space, you have a platform that you've mastered like Instagram or Snapchat or Pinterest, then this is ideal for you as well. If you just want to sell digital one-off products, let's say you're a photographer and you want to sell a Lightroom preset, or you're a videographer and you want to sell a Let's Pack as a digital download, there's another place you can go. It's free. It's called Sellfy. I'm going to link to a lot of these resources for you in the description. So make sure you're checking those out. There's also some things in there that are affiliate links. So I want to be transparent about that. I will make passive income from the clicks on those links. So that does help me help the channel, and it lets me do more of this stuff for you guys. But the thing is, you need a platform to sell with. You need a resource to capture the money. So that's also important. If you're going to do a service, I would tell you need a system to do invoicing. And so you might use something like Hello Bonsai, or you might use something like FreshBooks that can help with your accounting side. So just kind of, take a peek at those things. But the main thing here, capture the money and have a platform to sell the product. Now, this is where things get interesting, and it's not quote unquote for everybody. You need to be able to be capable of building a product to sell. Not everyone needs to sell an online digital course, like I said. You might be a photographer or videographer, and you can sell something other than a course. You might be somebody that has a different skill. Primary example, I am somebody who had a background in graphic design and advertising. Because I understand the YouTube platform, people are not always great at Photoshop. They need to make thumbnails, they need to make channel artwork, they need to brand themselves. So I built an asset pack called the YouTube Starter Kit, and I put 160 plus downloads. By the end of the summer, we'll have 250 downloads in that graphics pack, right? And again, this is not something I'm trying to sell you. I'm trying to explain to you what I did. So I built this stuff in Photoshop. It did not take me that long because of my skill set to make templates for people like me. So I built a product for people who are YouTube creators like me, and I made it very valuable. I did some coupon codes. I did just a little bit of Facebook ads and Instagram ads. I did a remarketing campaign. I didn't spend a lot of money, and I didn't do that initially. And this is a $99 product, and we've sold so far as of the making this video almost 600 downloads of that $99 product. So you can see that this is something that is lucrative for you. Now, we also ran some deals and some coupons and things like that, so we didn't always sell it for $99. But when I decided to do AwesomeCreatorAcademy.com, I knew that, all right, my membership group is something I have to put time into every week, and I have to do the monthly mastermind calls, right? The online one-on-one coaching that I sell, that's something that takes 90 minutes just to do the coaching call, and it also takes time to do the research on the client. The 30-minute YouTube channel reviews, those are services. Those things all require me to trade some of my time, but I charge more than enough money to justify it. What I needed to do in order to shore up revenue and to really build a six-figure business was to develop products that I could sell. And the YouTube Starter Kit was the flagship product that we launched that did phenomenally. And then I built a course called The Formula for Awesome Videos, and I sold that for $149. I did some sales on that as far as a launch coupon, and there are coupons that I do for the events that I go to. So when I'm a public speaker and I'm on stage, I get to mention my brand. It's in my slides, and there's a chance that people will buy from me. And there are people who come up to the conference and they talk to me and they buy from me. Now, if you're not a public speaker or you don't have an audience, it doesn't mean that you can't build a product and do digital sales. I'm going to explain some other methods for you, but you should also look at building an audience on social media. Content marketing on social media is free. It's free. It's something you don't have to pay money for. You don't have to pay web hosting fees. And so I would take advantage of it. I built my brand on YouTube to use it as a search engine, to use it as a marketing funnel. And that's how I'm getting to talk to you today about how you build your brand and how you build your online business, because that's something that I wanted to educate people about. So I used YouTube. I'm also using Instagram, and I built my brand presence there. And when people see my ads run in Instagram, they have some familiarity with me, and they can learn about me, and then they can decide whether they trust me enough to buy something from me. So you may not have an audience yet, but building one is important. And if it is important to you, I've done free content on this YouTube channel to help you build your online audience. I've done hundreds of videos on building a YouTube following. I've done videos on building your brand in Instagram, and I've even taught you how to build an email list. So I think that if you take advantage of the content that I have here on the channel, where you don't even have to buy a course to learn to market yourself, that you have a better chance of building out the perfect sales funnel and being able to make a sale every day. You can add $100 to your pipeline every day if you're making sales. Now, content marketing is super slow. So what a lot of people do is they buy ads. The way I recommend doing it is you don't necessarily have an ad that leads directly to a sales page to extract people's money. I think that you can buy an ad, send it somewhere to what we call a landing page, give some kind of freebie, but also the option to buy something. And that way people have a try it before they buy it kind of thing, a free sample. Now, if that is a little complicated for you, then just go ahead and directly take them to where they can buy the product, and at least that opportunity is there. You might have to spend a little bit of money on advertising, but if you're saying you don't have the time to build an audience of your own, that's okay. Throw the money at the ads. We'll do videos in the future where I actually walk you through maybe setting up Facebook ads. I'll interview some friends. I'm actually going to hire somebody pretty soon here that can do Facebook ads exclusively for my brand because I just want to outsource it. In fact, I would recommend you look into a great entrepreneur here on YouTube. Gillian Perkins is someone I would recommend if you want to start doing online ads and you want someone to manage that for you. To build a $99 product, you have to have a skill. Not everything will be an online course. Like I said, you can use a skill like photography or graphic design to build a product. You can use your skills with audio to build a product. And not everything has to be about marketing and selling on YouTube. Great entrepreneurs like my friend Pat Flynn use podcasting as their primary means of creating content and building their brand. There's a much lower barrier to entry there. It costs less. I've done videos. In fact, I'll link over here to the video that I talk you through the steps that you need in order to start a podcast. Because for a lot of you, being able to buy a microphone and being able to use free software is enough for you to start building your brand with audio. People can listen to this in the car, and if they like you, eventually they go and they buy from you. So I think that that could be a valuable vehicle for you in order to sell your products. Or even if you have a service, you're doing a side hustle, you're doing consulting, you want to do coaching, especially those of you, again, that want to go into like the fitness space. I think that you're underestimating all of this and that you could make so much money doing these product sales. Live video is also phenomenal for doing your product sales. This is what we call webinars. And so if you look into this, and I'll probably make some training tutorials to help you figure out how to start a webinar, but you can use free software. You can do this in Facebook. A lot of people do. And you can do a presentation. You do this presentation, you give a lot of information up front, and then you sell people your product at the end, and they know that that sales pitch is going to come at the end. And the people who like the information that you gave for free, the people who took 30, 45 minutes out of their day to listen to you, they're people most likely to buy. The other thing you can do is you can grow your email list. And believe it or not, even that is something you can start for free. More of this is accessible than you think. You could probably start an online business for $500 up front and do very well, using a lot of free products, using a lot of trials, and paying for some very basic things. Most of the things you're going to spend money on, in my opinion, are going to be to help you produce content to market yourself for free and get all of this going. In fact, I'm going to link you to a video from my good friend Sunny Lenarduzzi. Sunny is somebody who's another entrepreneur here on YouTube. She's one of my favorite entrepreneurs of all time because I watched her when she had 5,000 subscribers in YouTube just a few short years ago. I remember watching Sunny and I said, you know what? This person's going to make it. She's a hustler and she's going to make it. And people were skeptical, and Sunny is at over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube now. I think she's going to hit over 250,000 soon if she hasn't already by the time you're watching this. And she built a business that grosses $1 million, and a lot of it had to do with product sales. In fact, I'm going to link you to the video where she explains how she built $1 million business. I think that that might be a little ambitious for some of you. It might be a little bit much to start with, but Sunny started from zero. I remember she was making her videos with a $60 webcam. She didn't even have a tripod. Sunny was stacking her camera on top of books. It was hilarious. But that's why I like her story so much, is because she came from very humble beginnings in how she did her business. She was an online social media consultant, and she was able to scale a product-based business. And that's what I would like to see more of you attempt. And I hope this video helps you get your footing and get started. So let's go ahead and recap some of the details of the resources you need to start this product-based business. And I hope you kind of understand a little bit more about how people make hundreds of dollars a day literally in their sleep because they do the work up front first. There's no shortcuts here. It's taken many of us years, but we also had to find this information and we had to do it from scratch. I'm hoping that by you watching this video, that it's easier for you and it takes you just a little bit less time. So what do you need to start a product-based digital business? You need a way to capture payment up front. Payment systems like Stripe and PayPal are your best friend for this, and they're free. I would recommend that you have a tool for building an email list. Now, in terms of a free tool for building your email list, you can use MailChimp. I have a link down below. It's totally free. It's still a link where they give me credit for something, but it's free. If you want a paid email marketing platform that's a little bit more robust and geared toward product sales, I'm going to recommend ConvertKit. So if you go to robertoblake.com/ConvertKit, that's my affiliate link. They do give me a commission for that, but it's what I'm using in addition to MailChimp for my general newsletter. And so for the product sales funnel, I use ConvertKit. And it says it in the name. It's about converting sales. So I think it's a really good platform for you guys. I use it. Another thing that I use is Kajabi. Kajabi is the system for my entire coaching business, whether it's how I do my online webinars, whether it's how I actually do the landing pages and the sales, the entire system, how it tracks everything. I do everything and built all of my online courses and digital products that I have for awesomecreatoracademy.com using Kajabi. They're not sponsoring this video. I have a 15% off discount link for you guys down below. And I do love their platform, but there are other platforms out there that you can use. You can use Teachable if you want to do online courses, and they have a free tier, and then it's very affordable. So I'm going to link to that down below, or you can go to teachable.com/Roberto. You can use Thinkific. Thinkific is a company out of Canada, and they do very well with online courses and digital products. What I like about Kajabi is that it's really good for me doing my coaching as well as digital products and for doing courses, and there are other things built into it. I'd say it's a complete solution. And if you're going to do coaching, you're going to be either a fitness or a social media coach or something like that. If you're going to do a coaching business, I would lean more toward Kajabi. If you're just going to do online courses, I might lean toward Teachable. And then I think if you want to do courses and possibly big ticket products and training events, then maybe I would say go with Thinkific. So I'll probably do a video comparing these later. And if you just want to do very cheap, affordable, like digital download products, use Sellfy. And again, I think that these are great products. These are things that I use and that my friends use to build our online businesses, and you can do this as well. In terms of where to buy ads, I feel that I would say that for most of your businesses, Google AdWords in terms of text-based ads aren't going to be great for you. I like banner ads in Google for what they call remarketing campaigns, but that's a little complicated and you may not have an audience, so it may not matter. Google ads for video allow you to be in YouTube, and you could put ads if you're a video-based person in front of people's YouTube videos that are appropriate, and you can sell your products that way. It's as cheap as a penny per view, but you'll probably want to spend 2 or 3 cents per view, believe it or not, to get real traction there. And you have to have a very compelling offer. You need to make a really good 15 to 30 second ad, and I think you'll be fine. A minute ad is a bit much. Like, people don't want to sit through that. I'm sure you didn't want to sit through that. So just think about that when you're budgeting. Instagram, I think, is very much underestimated. Facebook ads still do very well, but I like Instagram ads. I like Instagram stories for ads as well, and I would recommend that you take a look at that. It's much more affordable than you think. I think if you sell a $100 product, doing $10 a day in ad spend as long as you are making sales is fine, but you don't even have to do ads. You could build free content in the form of a podcast, in the form of a blog, in the form of a YouTube channel. You could have an Instagram presence, and you could drive traffic to your sales products through your online content and by building an audience and building a relationship with them. I'll do a video in the near future about my top tips for selling because I think the ability to be a salesperson is important and I think it's underrated. But my short version for it is understand exactly who you're selling to, understand what their needs are, and make it about positioning what you sell as a way to solve a problem for them. When I was working in the mall as a teenager and I was selling shoes, I was a runner, I was a track and cross country runner, I was in a military town. I knew that the people buying running shoes from me usually were in the Army and they had to run PT. So I knew that they were going to be doing a lot of intense running. So I would always ask them about arch support. I would always ask them about how their knees are. And then I wouldn't recommend them the most expensive shoe just to get my commissions. I would recommend them the thing that I know from experience would benefit them the most. And they were always happy to recommend people to me. There are people who would only shop if I was there. And so that's how you sell something. You have to really make the value to the consumer the entire point of how you sell. So, those are my thoughts around that. And I hope that this just gives you a bit more insight into how you can sell your digital products, and you can do it without being scummy. You can be 100% authentic and still be successful. That's the message that I want you to walk away with. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure you hit subscribe and the notification bell so that you actually get my videos and I can teach you more about passive income, digital product sales, or also how to market and build your brand so you have an audience to sell to in the first place. That's the content that I like to do here on the YouTube channel. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome stuff here on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so very much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Sell it for $100. Take care.